Our energy networks are changing fast, and that brings some big questions. How will millions of heat pumps and electric vehicles change the way we use energy? Can demand-side response really provide the flexibility to balance a grid powered by renewables and help to defer expensive upgrades? And what will all this mean for the way consumers use and manage their energy? Traditional modelling can only take us so far. Because low-carbon technologies aren't yet widespread, it's difficult to get a clear picture of the impact they'll have. That's why we created WESA, the Whole Energy Systems Accelerator. Think of it like a time machine for energy trials. It shows in real time how real households respond to future scenarios and what that means for our networks. WESA combines thousands of real households from our living lab with the University of Strathclyde's PNDC, a state-of-the-art whole systems test facility. Together, they provide robust evidence for smarter infrastructure planning and regulatory reform, offering DNOs and DSOs four powerful capabilities. First, future network insights. We can build virtual communities of real homes with EVs, heat pumps, and other low-carbon technologies at adoption levels that don't yet exist in the real world. Then we map their energy demand onto a simulated local network, giving accurate projections of future loads. Second, real-time demand management trials. We can control devices and simulate network performance in real time, testing how flexibility could be procured from households. Third, a safe sandbox for innovation. We can experiment outside today's market constraints, emulating future regulatory and system scenarios. And because our households are spread across the UK, we can test at scale without putting any single network at risk. Fourth, genuine consumer feedback. Households get a realistic experience of tomorrow's energy world, even down to simulated bills, so we can see how they think, feel, and behave. We recruit homes with smart meters and low-carbon technologies and group them into virtual communities served by a simulated local distribution network. At the same time, we build future energy market scenarios, which can include policies, regulations, market conditions, DNOs, and retailers and their offers, and embed these into our market emulator. PNDC configure their systems to represent the structure of the distribution network needed for the trial, using either pure computational simulation or a mixture of simulation and real network hardware. We relay data from smart meters and connected devices to PNDC, where it's applied to the simulated network. That lets us see how the scenario impacts network operation. As conditions change, the simulated network operator can respond, for example, by dispatching flexibility. That sends signals like pricing changes or direct commands back to households. Devices in homes will adjust their consumption. We monitor changes in demand, and the process repeats. Behind the scenes, participants still get their energy from their normal supplier, but we provide simulated bills which create a realistic experience of the new market conditions. However, because WESA is modular, we can also run trials with specific components as needed to answer different research questions. For instance, we can run trials which simply use demand from homes to understand what effect future heat pump demand, for instance, might have on a local network. Or we can create realistic simulated bills using smart meter and other energy data like EV charging patterns to test future consumer propositions. Or we can combine actual consumption data with enhanced scale from modelling. By replicating tomorrow's energy market in a realistic, controlled setting, WESA provides clear, actionable insights. The result? Better network planning and smarter regulation for a sustainable energy future. WESA delivers clear insight on tomorrow's energy challenges. To see WESA in action and discover how it can help shape your network planning, get in touch today.